movies. That's how they're able to do it. But also, if you tweak and change things, you can work around the copyrights. Hence the mean one.
Yeah, yeah. Not referring to him as the Grinch.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Yeah.
Which we reviewed that some months back, and it's not going to blow you away, but it's a pretty entertaining film for what it was.
It's mid-road.
It's mid-road.
It's the middle of the road.
It was one of those.
Wink.
It was one of those movies where they could have did a lot more, but what they did was fine. Small little.
Yeah, I mean, it was a small little.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit more blood, and they kind of saved all their blood and guts for like that one diner scene, and everything else was kind of like in between.
Yeah.
So, but you never know. He might. All that money that he made from the from Terrifier 2, maybe he wants to revisit it like Sam Raimi did Evil Dead.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's always room for improvement in that aspect. We're getting the Cinderella's Curse also.
Cinderella's Curse.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to incorporate, the old sister trying on the glass slipper and couldn't do it, so she cut her foot off.
I hope so.
Well,
so that's Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Winnie the Pooh we've already gotten. There's a Peter Pan one in the works.
Yeah.
So we're going to get our fill of Disney horror.
Well,
I don't know about you, but I can't wait.
Yeah, it's
lies.
I don't even like Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. Like, even as a Disney fan growing up, those two movies just did not appeal to me at all. I mean, obviously I watched them.
Yeah.
I was more of a, Pinocchio was always pretty cool. I think that has more of a potential to be a good horror movie because, I mean, you're making a wooden doll come into life. I mean, hell, they have made horror movies like that anyway. So, actually, they did in the 90s. Remember?
Yeah,
Pinocchio's Revenge.
Yeah,
which was a forgotten one.
It was a little creepy.
They could improve it, but
I'm sure they're gonna get Pinocchio.
I mean, how can you not see the potential of a Beauty and the Beast horror movie? That'd be dope.
I want to see him fucking get all the way to the end and just fucking annihilate her.
Yeah.
And Gaston. I want to see him rip Gaston's genitals off.
Yeah. Maybe instead of her going through the forest and stumbling upon this, mansion, and she gets stuck there, maybe he goes and kidnaps her, and anybody comes and tries to save her, he fucking rips their fucking head off.
Ooh, I like it.
So, I don't
like
know.
that a lot.
We're just theorizing because this is a real thing in the world today.
Yeah, this is Marvel Universe? No. Disney Horror Universe. That's what you get.
Yeah. And especially that, Disney won't make any profit off of this.
As they shouldn't, because they're money-hungry bastards.
Yeah. They got the #1 movie in the country right now, which is The Little Mermaid.
I hate that.
Well, I haven't seen it yet. I want to save my criticisms of the movie, but the company itself of Disney leaves no short to be criticized.
Nothing short, yeah. It leaves nothing short to be criticized because of their actions and ways.
And don't get me wrong, it's probably because of the people that run it now. I think when we were growing up, Disney had a way better reputation for, they were really known for raking out good animated movies. And the live action movies that they put out, like Mighty Ducks and stuff like that, they were awesome.
Yeah.
Nowadays, all they do is put out live action movies of their classic animated movies, which is, and they do them for political and crappy reasons, which is why they've developed not the relationship, but the reputation that they have now. And, stuff like, they're supposed to be like all woke and stuff, and then they go make Mulan in a country that still have slaves, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we're getting an Insidious spinoff starring Mandy Moore and I don't know how to say it, Kaheem Najitman.
I don't know. Don't fucking show me. I don't know.
I'm just showing you what he looks like.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, he was in the Eternals. I'm sorry for butchering his name. Bless ya.
Yeah, if you guys saw a picture of him, But you can look this up. Of course, we have the Insidious movie coming out. Does it say it says this is a spinoff? Is it going to be a spinoff movie? It's going to be a spinoff series? What?
I think it's a series. It says the story here is that of a husband and wife of them two who enlist the help of a spell to travel back in time such that they can prevent the death of their young daughter.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Sorry, that was I don't have my glasses on. It was really hard to read.
You can't read anyway.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Fucking hate you. Anyway, yeah, I mean, we're getting that. It doesn't say if it's a series or not.
Well, I'm sure as we get close to the new film coming out, we'll have more movies on this, because I'm pretty sure this project would, based off of the success of the next Insidious movie, will probably base off of how much this project is promoted. If it does really well, we'll hear a lot about it.
Yeah, I mean, it has the potential to be good, then it has the potential to, suck ass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the Camp Crystal Lake series to come out, man. That's one thing that I've been looking for since we announced it like months and months ago. So,
yeah, we really haven't gotten any news on it.
Hopefully, hopefully they're doing the right thing. They're concentrating on writing and location and, putting it out there, like, getting a feel. Like, we want each episode to feel like this. We want this series to feel like this. We don't just want like a bunch of random slashers that really doesn't feel like a Friday the 13th movie. Even though Pamela Voorhees is going to be the killer or whatever, there's still a feeling that a Friday the 13th project should have, from the movies all the way to the video game. It has that kind of same feel to it. And I think a lot of that probably has to do with Harry Manfredini setting the mood with his music.
Yeah. I just had it.
You're a bad journalist.
Your face is bad. Trick or treat. We're getting a second Trick or treat.
Yeah, well, when was the last Trick or treat? It was like 2007.
Yeah,
it's been an underground classic, and due to word of mouth. Trust me, we know how big this film has become because of people talking about it online. Every time we go to a horror con, there's always somebody dressed up as Sam or some kind of character from Trick or Treat. So it's more than just an underground classic at this point. So I'm surprised that it's taken them this long to jump back on the train. And but if part 2 is amazing, then a wait is always overlooked.
Yeah.
If it's quality shit.
If it's quality shit, it's rumor that Winona Ryder is going to be in it.
Well, that's cool. You know, she's going to be in the upcoming Beetlejuice 2. A lot of younger fans know her from the Stranger Things series. So, you know, good for her. She's always been like one of my favorites growing up, being in the original Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands, and she's pretty cool. She played in Bram Stoker's Dracula. She's no stranger to the weird and horror movies type of stuff. You know?
she's pretty familiar.
The strange and unusual. I was thinking about her line from Beetlejuice. You know, I myself am strange and unusual.
You're so poetic.
Oh, righty then.
All righty then. We've been talking about our favorite comedy movies and everything. What's y'all's favorite comedy movie? If anybody's out there listening, let us know.
My favorite was The Ten Commandments.
The Ten Commandments?
Mm-hmm. That's
You're
the
an
one.
idiot.
That's the one about Jesus. And
I was literally racking my brain. I was like, this motherfucker's talking about the Bible. You're a fucking idiot.
Well, it was a great story. You know, if there was
really loved it.
If there was ever a really good movie based off of made up shit, that's it.
Passion of the Crust. Loved it.
Saturday Night Cleaver.
So, Scream 2 is happening.
There's already a Scream 2.
To the television series.
What? That's what they're calling it?
Yes.
So I'm assuming, there's 3 seasons of the television series. The first 2 have the same actors and stuff and follow kind of the same storyline, but with different characters in each season. The third one was only, I think, a 6-episode thing, and it had, what's that rapper dude in it? Tiger, I think that was his name, but he spells it like Tyg. I don't know.
I don't know. Fuck him.
You're useless. You're
excuse me
collaborate.
I don't give
You're supposed
a
to
shit.
goddamn collaborate my stories. Anyway,
it's not Tiger. It's I don't. Fuck him. He ain't even that good.
I liked all 3 seasons.
It's
So,
all right.
I liked all
like
3
the first two seasons.
I like all 3.
Do you know the video game Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Well, Blumhouse and James Wan is making a horror movie adaptation of this video game slasher.
Sweet.
So I don't know. I don't know this. I've never really played the storyline of it. Like they have like DLC for it. Like you've got Ghostface and Michael and Jason and Freddy.
Yeah, you can see
stuff
all
like
of them.
that.
You can see all of that shit on YouTube, and it's like little openings.
Yeah, like I've played like that stuff, but I've never actually played the actual storyline, so I'm not really familiar with the storyline, ladies and gentlemen. But I seriously doubt that they would have like a killer dressing up as like multiple horror people, but would be cool though.
Well,
that would be pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But I assume that if all of that is DLC, that's just DLC for the game.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a core killer in the video game, or at least some weird shit. I don't know. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes you don't need to know. Sometimes you don't need to know, and you can, you'll be less judgmental on a film.
Yes, because it's if you don't have this preconceived notion of what it should be, I guess when you see it, you're like, oh, well, that was actually pretty fucking nice. I actually really like that.
Yeah. And to just add in something here, 2023 is the 20th anniversary of the 2003 remake to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, shit.
When I met Brett Wrangler last Sunday, the original Leatherface, that's the That's why I chose